You just got home. The door clicks shut behind you. And for the first time all day, your shoulders drop. Your whole body lets out this long, silent exhale, like it had been holding its breath for hours. Nobody hurt you. Nobody was mean to you. You were just around people, and that alone was enough to drain you completely. If that moment feels familiar, I need you to hear this clearly. You are not broken. You are not antisocial. You are not depressed. You are not too sensitive. You are one of the rare ones who actually knows how to be with yourself. And in a world engineered to keep you constantly reacting, constantly performing, constantly connected, that preference for solitude isn't a flaw. It's your quiet rebellion. It's how you're reclaiming your story. Because here's what almost nobody says out loud. People who genuinely love being alone often share a set of very specific inner strengths that the Matrix desperately tries to shame out of you. And today, we're going to name them. 1. You have an unusually strong internal battery. Most people walk into a room and immediately start pulling energy from others. You walk in and you're already carrying your own. That's why 2 hours with people can leave you feeling like you ran a marathon. Not because you're weak, but because you're running on full internal power. While everyone else is plugged into the group socket, your nervous system doesn't need constant external input to feel okay. It actually recharges when the noise stops. That exhale when the door closes. That's your battery saying, thank you. 2. You protect your energy like it's sacred, because to you, it is. You feel everything. The unspoken tension, the fake smiles, the emotional undercurrents. You don't just hear words. You absorb the entire room. And because you feel it all so deeply, you learned early that solitude isn't loneliness. It's the only place you can finally hear your own voice again. You're not avoiding people. You're protecting the one relationship that actually matters, the one with yourself. 3. You've mastered the art of self-companionship. While others panic at the thought of being alone with their thoughts, you've turned solitude into an art form. You can sit in silence and feel completely at home. You don't need noise to fill the space. You don't need someone else to validate your existence. That ability to genuinely enjoy your own company is becoming rarer and rarer in this always-on world. And it's one of the purest forms of freedom there is. 4. Your creativity and clarity only turn on when the world gets quiet. That moment in the shower, when an idea suddenly connects to 3 other ideas, and something genuinely new appears. That doesn't happen to everyone like that. Research shows the most original thinkers across every field share one common trait: a strong preference for working alone. Their brains need the absence of external noise to make the unexpected connections that create real breakthroughs. Every hour you spend in silence isn't wasted time. It's your mind doing exactly what it was built for. The people telling you to get out more will never understand what they're actually asking you to give up. 5. You don't collect people, you curate them. You've sat at dinner tables where everyone is talking, and somehow nobody is saying anything. Your brain runs a cost calculation in real time and decides this interaction isn't worth the energy. That's why your circle is small. That's why you'd rather have one real conversation than 20 polite ones. The people who made it through your filter know they're there because you chose them, not because you needed them. Now, zoom out. A brain that doesn't fear silence. An emotional radar that reads entire rooms. A creative engine that only fires when the world goes quiet. An energy system that refuses to waste itself. And a filter that only lets in what's real. That's not a collection of quirks. That's an entirely different way of being human. The world will keep rewarding the loudest person in the room. It will keep asking why you're so quiet. But somewhere underneath all that noise, you already know the truth. You're not missing out on life by choosing solitude. You're protecting the only life that's ever truly been yours. So the next time someone tells you there's something wrong with preferring your own company, remember this: you're not avoiding the world. You're finally hearing yourself again. And that might be the rarest trait of all. If this video felt like it was written for you, drop alone in the comments. I read every single one. And if you're tired of apologizing for needing space, hit subscribe and turn on the bell. We go deeper into these hidden truths every single week. You don't have to explain yourself anymore. You just have to stop apologizing for being exactly who you are. See you in the next one.